What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who was the first president? George Washington. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the capital of your state? We elect a president for how many years? Four. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. In what month do we vote for president? November. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who makes federal laws? Congress. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name your U.S. representative. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat.